When you thought you'd just about seen it all from the European Union during these Brexit negotiations, an astonishing, completely delusional proposal put forward today that even after a no deal, there would be a 12-month extension of the disastrous status quo on fisheries. This surely must be comprehensively rejected by the UK side, but also shows you the mentality still, even at this late stage, even after all of this negotiation, the mentality in Brussels. Going to bring you all the very latest, guys, but please make sure you've hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss future reports here on the channel. And of course, if you want to become a supporter, hit the join button below. See the link in the top pinned comment. We really appreciate your support for what I do here on the channel. Now, as the Telegraph report, the EU Commission proposing to effectively extend the status quo on fishing, air and road connectivity and other areas, warning of significant uncertainty over talks. Included in the no-deal contingency plan published this morning, and this really is astonishing when you think about it, Brussels has proposed a 12-month period for continued reciprocal access to fishing waters. So if there's a no deal, the EU will still be able to continue the disastrous status quo. Well, disastrous for the British fishing industry, disastrous for our coastal communities. The contingency measures set out by the EU Commission also include a proposal on basic air connectivity, but that's only for 6 months. So that's for 6 months, but the fisheries extension is for 12 months. Funny that. Another measure would cover freight and passenger travel on the road for 6 months. Ursula von der Leyen, the EU Commission President, saying today that negotiations are still ongoing, but the end of the transition is near. Of course, after her dinner last night with Boris Johnson, Lord Frost, there is no guarantee, she said, that if and when an agreement is found, it can enter into force on time. We have to be prepared, including for not having a deal in place on the 1st of January. Today we present contingency measures, and this preposterous demand, frankly, is included in these measures. And it includes this possibility of reciprocal access by UK and EU vessels to each other's waters. Now, as my old mucker Martin Daubney, former Brexit Party MEP, notes, and I think this will be the response of a lot of Brits, the vast majority, I would imagine. Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys, about this. Martin Daubney, responding to this, absolutely staggering arrogance from the EU on fisheries. In the event of a no deal, they are demanding continued access to British fishing waters for all of 2021. So even if we 100% leave, they want 100% continued access to our waters. It's almost sociopathic entitlement. I'm only laughing because I find this so bizarre. And it does make me wonder what's been going on in these negotiations. Because surely the UK side have said to the EU, well, hopefully, that if there's a no deal, we're taking back 100% control. And let's let French President Macron see how he gets on with the French fishermen after his grandstanding throughout all of this and threats of vetoes. Now, asked about this today, Prime Minister's official spokesman saying, we would never accept arrangements and access to UK fishing waters which are incompatible with our status as an independent coastal state. The UK would reportedly look closely at the proposal, setting out a firm position. Now, the European Research Group representative, Conservative MP David Jones, responded to this by saying it was blackmail behaviour. This just shows, he said, how desperate they are, doesn't it? It's clear they are desperate to do a deal. All they need to do is treat us like any other third countries they have dealt with. And he went on to say, I'm pretty sure the response the Prime Minister will give is that the country does not buckle in the face of intimidation, threats and blackmail. That's not how we do business. Seemingly away from this, seemingly the chances of no deal are increasing now. The Bloomberg have a report that Brexit dinner leaves no deal looking likely, according to officials. Negotiations between the EU and the UK are on course to end without a deal, without a trade deal, barring a last-minute intervention, according to officials with knowledge of the discussions. I do want to know what you guys are making of all of this. So do let me know in the comments what you make about this EU proposal. As I said, I think when you think about the context to this, that in December of 2020, after all of these negotiations, after what Lord Frost has said about us being an independent coastal state, about what Boris Johnson has said, and what the Conservative Party, of course, stood and pledged to deliver in their manifesto, how could they possibly think that maintaining the status quo, or as they describe it, reciprocal access, even after a clean break, no deal WTO, is something that the UK would even consider? Quite astonishing. Now, I did ask my supporters of the channel and consider becoming a supporter. Really appreciate those who are supporting the channel. You've hit that join button. I asked them what they thought of this EU proposal on fisheries to extend the status quo. Carol Ann, thanks for your support, Carol Ann, saying, we voted to be a free and independent nation. Merkel is now saying we had better adhere to her conditions. Macron wants the fish. Come on, Boris, walk away. Do the right thing for the people of our nation. David saying they can't be serious. Mind you, not surprising really. So a deal they want to win, no deal they want to win. They really are deluded. They fiddle while the EU continues on its road to being an irrelevance. Brian, thanks for your support, Brian, saying, why are we stringing it out? There is no deal to be had. The only humiliation. So easy to say no and walk away. Boris is only inviting more and more pressure and increasing chances he will fold. And I did a video earlier today, guys, in terms of what Boris has brought back with him from that meeting in Brussels, which is effectively another deadline, EU deadline. So go check that video out. Paul saying this is getting beyond a joke now. Why can't Boris Johnson stand up and just walk away? And a couple of other comments as well. Ian saying this is outrageous. It only needs saying no to. And Mark saying, ha ha ha, tell them when to sling their hook. Really, guys, when you consider, as I say again, the context of where we are, after all of these negotiations, after everything that's been said on fisheries about taking back control, for the EU to have tabled this as a suggestion, I find completely bonkers, frankly. As Martin Daubney described it, absolutely staggering arrogance. Let me know what you make of this, guys. Let me know what you make of this. And of course, if you've enjoyed this video, if you've enjoyed this report, if you found it helpful and informative, please do give this video a big thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. And as I said, you can become a supporter. Get that members badge next to your name by hitting the join button and see the link in the top comment description, top pinned comment. And of course, guys, as ever, thank you so much for watching.